Shalom, I'm Angel. Welcome to Healthy in Heart, and I hope you are healthy in heart, mind, body, and soul today. Thank you so much for joining me. This is the video where there will be a giveaway at the end. So you have to watch the end if you want to enter the giveaway. This book is one of my top 5 favorite cookbooks. No joke. And it is this one. This is mine. As you can see, I have tabs sticking out all over. This is the one that will be given away, minus the tabs. This is one of my favorite cookbooks. I have tried a lot of recipes in this cookbook, and every daggone one of them I have loved. Todd has loved it. Kelsey has loved it. I don't think there's any exceptions, but I took notes because I was going to do 10 recipes in each cookbook just to see what we thought of them. I have actually made more than 10 recipes in this book, but so one thing to note is the serving sizes were large and very filling. This is the Health Promoting Cookbook by Dr. Alan Goldhamer. He is a doctor of chiropractic. He's a chiropractor. Simple guilt-free vegetarian recipes. This is also a wheat-free cookbook. Not that I'm wheat-free, obviously, but if you are, then this is a really good one. How many recipes does it have? It has 10 soup recipes, 10 sauce recipes, 17 salads and dressings, 16 vegetable entrees, 20 grain entrees, 16 bean entrees, 23 side dishes, 18 special treats, for a total of 138 recipes. For a cookbook, that's pretty good. So my trials, the recipes that I've tried, represents about 14% of the recipes. You can find copies of this on Amazon, new and used. You can probably find it on eBay. I haven't looked eBay, but that's probably there too. Around $16.95 for new, so that's reasonably priced. I got mine from Amazon. Not an Amazon affiliate. I will put a link below in the description, though. I am not an affiliate, just and I'm not going to be one. So, are the ingredient lists and instructions clear and concise? They are concise. But some of the instructions are not clear. And what I mean by that is some of the instructions, I wasn't sure whether it was pre-cooked beans or not cooked, and maybe that's just my understanding. I wasn't able to understand how it was written in the book, but there were a couple recipes that were a little difficult in understanding the serving sizes, but it all worked out in the end. So that is not a bar or a problem at all for anyone in using and buying this cookbook. Does it have nutritional information given? Yes. Is it incomplete? No, it is not complete. It does have, and I'm going to try to show this without the recipe because the recipe is copyrighted, but here is the nutritional information that's provided under each recipe. If you noticed, the carbohydrate count is completely missing. And that's a problem because I'm a diabetic and I have to count my carbs. So, or I don't know how much insulin to inject. So that was a problem for me. Was it a deal breaker? No, because I end up entering everything into the chronometer as a recipe anyway. And you want to do that because if they use like a can of something from one company and you use one from another company, the nutritional information could be slightly different. If you use a slightly different measuring cup or utensil or something, that could be slightly different too. I prefer to weigh things and use grams because it's more accurate. So there's that. So that was it. Was the nutritional information accurate? No, but like I said, be aware it can be based on the ingredients that you use. If you use one bean versus another, if you use one lentil versus another, something like that can change or alter the ingredients, the nutrition information. Sorry. Does it list the number of servings and serving sizes? You'd be surprised how many cookbooks do not include this. But yes, it does include the number of servings, but it does not list the serving sizes. So you have to take the whole batch of whatever you cooked and divide it into however many servings it says. And there are some recipes that you'll want to have something on the side, or you'll want to have a even larger portion if you can eat that much, because these are very large portions, to bring up the calories, because some things were like under 300 calories. And if it's a one dish meal, which I love, that's not enough calories. Maybe for a child, but for an adult, not. But I don't think a child could eat that much quantity. I'm just saying. Are the ingredients readily available, or are they hard to find? They are easy to find in most grocery stores. So there's nothing really special in here in the ingredient list that you have to hunt down, which I like about that. Does it favor any specific diets, or is it beneficial to? Yes. Gluten and wheat-free, vegetarian, vegan, salt, oil, and sugar-free. None of these recipes have salt, oil, or sugar. Are the recipes illustrated? No. And this is, if I could change one thing about the book, that is one thing I would change. You have the pictures on the cover, but there are absolutely zero pictures inside the cookbook. So that would be a negative. But is it a deal breaker? No, because the recipes are so delicious. But here's the thing with the photos. I tend to not buy cookbooks that don't have recipes, because if you don't see what it's supposed to look like, you don't know whether you're really going to eat it. And my family, my husband is a very picky eater, and so there are not a lot of recipes in here that we won't eat. With my dietary restrictions, low fat, low sodium, this is perfect for, because he doesn't use high fat food items, even the vegetable ones like avocado and things like that, nuts. I've developed an allergy to nuts, so there is that. Is there anything I would recommend that would improve the book? Yes, photos of at least some of the recipes would improve the book. It would also raise the price, just keep that in mind. Complete nutritional information and serving sizes would be beneficial, and more spices. We like a lot of flavorful foods, and so I use a lot of herbs and spices, and I'm not counting pepper and salt as herbs and spices, although I do use a lot of pepper, but it could be spices and herbs would raise the flavor profile of a lot of the recipes, and I did usually add spices to it. So, are there more recipes in here that I want to try? Yes, there are. There are definitely more recipes that I want to try. Is this book a keeper? Yes, it is. I'm obviously keeping one for myself, and I'm going to give one to one of you guys that are whoever wins the giveaway. Does it have other features like a menu, a shopping list? It has a few pages about changing the way you think about food and transitioning to a more healthful eating. It has a 1-week menu that I did not use. It also has general analysis of the 1-week menu. It does not, general nutritional analysis. It does not have a shopping list, but it does have a list of foods used in the book, helpful kitchen tools, and how to prepare, instructions on how to prepare beans, grains. That's located in the back of the book in the appendix. The recipes are really easy to find with the index in the back. Also, which is not always a case for all books, all cookbooks. So other recipes that are not covered in my review and I don't have photos of. Now, I tried to take pictures of all of the recipes or a short video clip. I may have missed some. If I did, I'm very sorry. Let's see. So ones I made, on page 38, vegetable lentil soup is really good. The 101 barley, page 101 barley burgers. That's a tongue twister right there. Page 116, the lentil loaf using leftovers from the vegetable lentil soup, which was on page 38, which I just mentioned. I love that idea, like making, because you can make something for the whole week. You make the, I made the vegetable lentil soup at the beginning of the week, and then later on we ate that a couple of days, and then I was able to use leftovers of that and turn that into a lentil loaf, which was amazing. I've also made page 124, the falafel. Okay, so we're going to do the taste test on the falafel. Now, I entered the information into MyFitnessPal, and I got 260 calories per serving, and it ended up being 13 of these, and two patties would be one serving. So they say it's 335. So there's a discrepancy there. Not sure why, but you can tell he's excited. It has celery in it, and he's not a celery fan.
That tasted better. With a whole, like a pound full of ketchup, it might be alright.
It's very bland for the way we eat.
Extremely bland.
I've made page 104, Spanish rice. I've made page 169, banana bread. Alright, now these are the ones that you will see pictures of. The garbanzo loaf on page 125. It was quick and easy to make. It was visually appealing when it was plated. It was a little on the bland side. It could use more herbs and spices, but that's going to be pretty much every recipe in here. It just needs more herbs and spices. Would I make it again? Yes. Would I change anything if I made it again? Yes. I added oregano, parsley, basil, and I used oatmeal as the starch instead of rice because I like the way that it binds better in a loaf. Was it filling? Absolutely. Other things to note, I used the silicone loaf pans, and I think that may have altered the cooking time. So that may need to be taken into consideration if you use a different kind of pan. I used silicone loaf pans. It was very moist and it didn't stay together very well, which is why I would change the starch to oatmeal. I did not in this one, but next time I will. Page 34, excellent bean soup. Okay, so the recipe does not call for an onion, but bean soup isn't bean soup to me without an onion, so I added an onion in there, so I don't think it will change the flavor a whole lot as far as whether the recipe is good or bad. This is the version in the book.
Yeah.
It's not really good.
Not really good.
It's edible. It's
I'm gonna try this again.
yeah, you gotta try it again. This is his third time because Kelsey was in here.
Y'all better appreciate
Behind
me
us.
doing this because this is just.
It's
Nursing home food.
It's very bland.
Oh, that's one way to put it.
It's yeah. There's like hardly any flavor there.
Why are people scared of seasonings?
So this is what our version looks like. You can tell a difference. Like this is the original, and this is ours.
Yum.
I used navy beans as my bean of choice. It was very quick and easy to make. I love that. Just like dump and cook. I love that. Because everyone is busy, right? We have a lot of stuff to do. However, I can't do the dump things because I can't find beans that have no salt in them that were not canned with salt. So, it would still be quick and easy if you use an Instapot or something to either pre-cook your beans and have them ready to dump in there, or some of the recipes you can actually dump the ingredients in there and then add the beans, or cook the beans first and then dump the other recipes, cook it a little bit longer, and you're good to go. Let's see, I added some onions, nutritional yeast, hot pepper flakes, and herbs. Would I make it again? Yes. And would I change it again if I made it again? Yes, I would edit it a little bit to include some of the ingredients that I just mentioned, the nutritional yeast, hot pepper flakes, that kind of things. Was it filling? Absolutely. It was really filling. And I also mentioned that it can be used faster using pre-canned beans. Page 34, recipe number 3, cornbread. This is the cornbread that's on page 134. And it's corn, oatmeal, applesauce, apple butter, applesauce, apple juice, and
I don't know why she looks at
baking
me.
powder.
I'll just try it.
I don't either. I looked to him to give me the answer because I forget.
It's
So,
got stuff in it.
all right, you try it first.
Now, heads up, I don't like cornbread.
No, he's not a big fan of cornbread. But this is from the whole corn, fresh ground.
But I eat that.
But
That's just your gums. I can eat the Hubba Bubba. Well,
it
not
is
the
a little
bubble.
sticky, but it's really good. It is really good. I like it's slightly sweet. It's really good.
Yeah,
I like
piece
it.
of that, man. I like cornbread. I'm serious. I don't like it.
No, he's never eaten cornbread as long as we've been.
Because I had crappy cooks growing up, so
Yes.
nobody knew how to fix anything.
It's a really nice crumb.
Ooh, ooh.
Yeah, that's really good. Would I make it again? Absolutely. Oh my gosh, guys. This is the best cornbread recipe I've ever had, like ever. So good. It was quick and easy. Even grinding the corn from the fresh corn grain, it was super easy, super fast. It looked really good when it was cooked. It was flavorful. And it was fantastic. It was a hit with everyone, and I ended up making it like 3 or 4 times that week. So I changed the cornmeal and oat quantity because I grind my own grains fresh and the measurements just didn't work. Just didn't work out to pre-grind unless I used less or more, or just ground a little bit at a time. And that's just not quick and easy, is it? And I also used homemade applesauce, which had no sugar added. Would I make it again? Absolutely. And like I said, I made it 3 times that week. Would I change anything? I would try adding some creamed or some frozen corn. Just leaving it whole inside the corn, and possibly some hot peppers would be a nice little twist on that for a little added spice. And the last question is, was it filling? Yes, it was. Recipe number 4, killer black beans, page 112. The ingredients are black beans, stock water or celery juice and water. I used mushroom stock, and it calls for mushrooms, celery, tomato paste, chopped tomatoes, cumin, oregano, and garlic powder. This is what it looks like. It's very thick. It has 4 servings, and I didn't cook it on the stove. That's just too time intensive. I cooked it in my Instapot, and it made almost a full pot in the Instapot. So 4 servings of that's going to be huge, and it's just over 200 calories. So low calorie, and that's a good deal for calorie wise. Do you have a spoon? It is hot.
Hot.
It is hot.
It needs help.
It does. It has good flavor, though. It has a really good flavor.
Yeah, it's good, but it needs help.
So I think I would add a little bit of salt, not a lot. A little garlic powder, onion powder, maybe a little nooch to up the...
Stewed tomatoes be good in that. But then you turn in more of a chili.
Yeah. It was super quick and easy. It looked like a typical bean soup. It was a little on the bland side. Like I said, we like a lot of flavor, a lot of herbs and spices. And I didn't change anything to the recipe. Would I make it again? Yes. Would I change anything again? Yeah, I would add some more. I would add seasonings. Was it filling? Yes. And Kelsey absolutely devoured it. She just was shoveling it in like really fast. She loved it. Recipe 5, black-eyed peas, page 123. I love black-eyed peas. And so this was a really good recipe. It was super quick and easy. It looked like a typical black-eyed pea soup. It was very flavorful. Would I make it again? Yes. I did not change anything to the recipe, and I would not change anything to the recipe. It was filling, and once again, Kelsey absolutely devoured it. I think she actually ate 2 helpings of that. So that's good. Anything that I can get her to eat that she loves that I don't have to fuss with her about not eating is excellent. Like, that's a mom winner for me. So recipe 6 was polenta vegetable casserole on page 102. It was quick and easy. It did not look good, though. It looked a little like vomit, just to be honest. And perhaps that I did something wrong. So please don't think it's the recipe. Maybe I just did something wrong. It was flavorful, though. It didn't look good, but it was flavorful. What if any changes would I make to the recipe? I wouldn't make any. Would I make it again? Yes, because it was really good. Would I change anything? I would add more polenta to offset the massive amount of vegetables. There was a massive amount of vegetables in the polenta, and I think that may have been why it looked so bad. My version did. I think it would be better with more polenta and slightly less vegetables. And, if you want more vegetables, put vegetables on the side. Was it filling? Yes. And everybody liked it. So just every recipe in this cookbook my family loved. And I have some picky eaters. Before Todd and I met, the only green thing he would eat was green Jell-O, and I'm not kidding. He would take a hamburger, and the only thing healthy on it was the lettuce and tomato. He would pick that off and eat the rest of it. So that's how bad his diet was when we met. And now there's very little he won't eat. Cucumbers he still says no to. Zucchini he still says no to. Cauliflower, if it's in something and hidden well, he'll eat that and he'll like it. Yeah. Zucchini, actually, even if it's in something, like I have a zucchini mayonnaise recipe he likes. So it just really depends on. But, there's still a few things he won't eat, but his diet has exploded as far as variety. Recipe 7, strawberry banana bread, page 156. It was super quick and easy. It was beautiful. I used a bundt pan. Beautiful. It was very flavorful. Would I make any changes to the recipe? No. Would I make it again? Yes. I have actually made it a couple times since. Would I change anything if I made it again? The only thing I would really change out is possibly changing to different fruits and using a soft white wheat grain instead. Was it filling? Yes, it was. And it also gave birth to my own version, so stay tuned for that if I remember it, because it's been a while. Okay, now recipe 8, applesauce muffins, page 155. It was quick and easy to make, and it was quick and easy to make. It looked good. It was flavorful. It did have a little too much nutmeg for us. I think the next time I would use apple pie spice blend instead. Maybe with, I would change it in the future with different fruits and spices. But the base recipe is really good. I would use soft white wheat and flax with the apple pie spice blend instead for a future recipe. Was it filling? Yes, it was. And this made me want to pull out my old keto version of the flax muffins and make it vegan, which I did. Recipe to follow in the future. Recipe 9, enchiladas, page 99. It was quick and easy. It was gorgeous to look at. The aesthetic appeal was gorgeous. It was very flavorful. Did I make any changes? No. Would I make it again? Yes. Would I change anything if I made it again? No. We added flavor by using our own homemade salsa and vegan sour cream. But other than that, it was just awesome. Was it filling? It was delicious and filling. Happy tummies all around. And the last recipe, recipe 10, is the dal on page 132. This was my first ever experience with dal, making dal, D-A-L. The aesthetic appeal of the dish, it wasn't very pretty to look at. It was very flavorful though. And did I make any changes? No. Would I make it again? Yes. And would I change anything if I made it again? I would cut the vegetables smaller and add more water to make it soupy instead of pasty, because mine ended up being dry and kind of pasty, and I think I would like it with a little less pasty, a little more soupy. like not even a lot soupy, like just a little. Was it filling? Yes, it was. And I also turned it into dal patties. So that was something else I did, which was also very good. So that wraps it up for this cookbook. And now, if you would like to win this cookbook in my giveaway, I'm giving away one. What to do? Like this video first. Share your favorite video that I have with a friend, either by email or social media. Email me at healthyinheart@gmail.com. Healthyinheart@gmail.com. And in the subject line, put gift and the name of the book, because there's going to be more than one of these. The name of the book is the Health Promoting Cookbook. And then comment below, I entered. That lets me know that you did all those things. And let me know why you would like to give this book a try. Why you would like to win this book. So I can't wait to hear your responses. And what we'll do is I will we'll do a video, and I'll put people's names into a hat, and my husband will draw it out. In your email, I need your YouTube name. That way I can connect email to YouTube. I am not going to keep your email. I'm not collecting emails. If you want to join my subscriber list on my website, you're welcome to do that, but I'm not collecting your email. This is just so I can let the person know who wins the cookbook that they've won, and let them know that I need their address so I can send it to them. And then after that's done and it's been sent out, I will not keep the information. So there's that. So your information is safe. No worries with that. So if you would like to try this cookbook, and like I said, this is top 5, absolutely bar none, top 5 of my favorite cookbooks. I really highly recommend this. If you don't win the cookbook in the giveaway and you would like to purchase it, like I said, I will leave a link below in the description so that you can get it from Amazon, or you can look for it on eBay. But I'll leave an Amazon description just because it's easier and I don't have to worry about being sold. Like is a problem with eBay. If I list it there and it's been sold, then the link is no longer available. So I am not an Amazon affiliate. No plans to be. Hey, I was just editing the video and I realized that I forgot to give you details about when the drawing will end. So this video is going to be posted on December 31st, and it will run, the giveaway will run for 1 week. If you want to enter the giveaway, then if you want to win the giveaway to get this awesome cookbook, then I need you to do all of this stuff right here and have it by, okay, try again. So if you want to win the video, if you want to enter the drawing to win this cookbook right here, it is awesome. We love it. I need you to do everything that's required and that's listed on this page right here, and I'll leave it for a second for you to take a screenshot or whatever. And you have until January the 7th at midnight Eastern Standard Time. That is Saturday, January 7th, 2023. And then Sunday I will post a video with drawing, with the winner being drawn. So good luck. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to comment below when you've done all that stuff to let me know that you have entered and why you want this cookbook. Thank you so much. Yahuwah bless you and keep you and give you shalom. Until next time, y'all bless.